this tutorial, I'll show you how you can start animating your models on Blockbench. Once you finish your model, you can go into this tab called Animate. Then over here you can add some animations. So this will be the first animation, and I'm just gonna call it walk. You can also adjust a few things about the animation if you go into Properties, and then here you can see a Display Once button. So what it does is it stops the animation once it hits the time limit, and then it goes back to the beginning. Then there's also one called Hold on Last Frame, and basically it's the same, but it just stops at the end. Then there's the loop one, and yes, you guessed it, it's just gonna loop the animation. Whee! Then there's this called snapping, and basically it changes the distance between the keyframes. So the smaller the number is, then the more space is gonna be between the keyframes. So how you start animating is you choose one of the groups, and it has to be a group because you won't be able to see the cubes in the animate. Then you can turn it or move it or scale it any way you like. And then you will be able to see the keyframes down here. You can also add the keyframes by pressing this button. And then if you move this and change something, so there will be a new keyframe, then there's also going to be a keyframe at the beginning. You can also change the keyframes a bit. So this one is the default one, but you can also change some to smooth. I don't know if you can see much of a difference, but I like using the smooth one for swimming and other movement animations. But as you can see here in the root, I have to change these smooth animations to the default one because you're gonna get this error because it contains these math expressions over here. Then there are some animations called pre-parallel, and then there's the parallel animations. So basically, the pre-parallel, I use this for blinking, but it won't be overriding any of the other animations. For example, the sleeping animation, I made her eyes closed, but since it's a pre-parallel, it's not going to be overriding, so she's not going to be blinking as well. Then there's the parallel animations, and they're going to be overriding the other animations. In this case, I used it for some math expressions for the hair, because when you're turning the head in game, then the hair is going to kind of be following, and then it's going to be going through your model. So if you write this, then it's not going to be going through the model, but it's going to be turning in the opposite direction of your head. Once you're done with the animations, then you can just save it, and then it should be called main.animation.json.